Kart Wii released in 2008 for the... Okay, there's only so many times I can make this joke without it getting predictable. Mario Kart Wii is my favorite Mario Kart. It was also my first Mario Kart. I have no shame. That's how it tends to go with Mario Kart. Your favorite is either the first one you played, or Mario Kart 8. Or Mario Kart DS if you like cheating. That isn't the only reason Mario Kart Wii is my favorite though. Mario Kart Wii has the best controls and multiplayer in the series. Now we'll get to that, but first we need to talk about the Wii wheel. Just put a Wiimote in this chunk of plastic and you have yourself a steering wheel. So that's why this game sold well. With the Wii's motion controls, a steering wheel you could turn left and right to actually steer in racing games was an inevitability. I actually like the motion controls in this game. Yep, I'm one of those people. However, I still prefer using the Wiimote and nunchuck whenever possible.
You can use these.
Good one, using the Wii wheel. You're serious?
I only have one nunchuck.
I'm fine with the wheel. See, I've won several tournaments with the wheel.
I'm hungry. We should probably eat something before we start the tournament.
Looks like we have Oreos, more Oreos, and oh hey, we also have a Wii Pro controller.
Hey, you can use that!
So these are our food rations for now. There can now be 12 racers pelting you with items instead of 8. Just in case you wanted the Mario Kart game more chaotic than Double Dash. The item balancing in this game is nuts. You won't go a minute without blue shells, 6 green shells, and 4 fake item boxes flying past.
You mean fit?
Do you want to feel depressed? Then look up Get Mario Karted. It's the end of the last lap, and you're about to win, but then all the other players decide to barf everything they've got at you, and you end up in last place. That's Mario Kart Wii for you. Possibly the coolest new feature in this game is tricking. Just shake the controller to pull off a cool stunt. You can even get an extra boost when you land if you do this. This makes ramps in previous games feel dull in comparison. Also new to Mario Kart Wii are half-pipes. Half-pipes are an often overlooked feature in this game. They're really cool, but they never came back for some reason. All the characters from Double Dash and DS are back, with the exception of Petey Piranha and Rob. It makes sense to get rid of Rob, but Petey Piranha too? That's kinda unnecessary. New to Mario Kart Wii are Rosalina, Funky Kong, Dry Bowser, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, and the Miis. Rosalina makes perfect sense, being from the newest Mario game at the time. You would normally unlock her by getting a good rank in all Mirror Mode Cups, but if you play 50 races and have a save file of Super Mario Galaxy, you could also unlock her that way. Funky Kong. Oh, we'll get to you later, don't worry. Alright, complaining time! Dry Bowser and Baby Peach are fine because they're actually from other games, being New Super Mario Bros. And Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. But Baby Daisy was created for Mario Kart Wii. The problem with these sorts of characters is, just think about who we could have got instead of these lazy clones. Rest in peace, Petey Piranha. Gone, but not forgotten. The Miis being playable in Mario Kart Wii was an inevitability, but it's still really cool to see. And you know what this means? I can finally play as an elderly man in Mario Kart!
Yes!
Awesome! Ugh. There are 2 control options this time, being automatic and manual. Manual is the most similar to previous games, and automatic removes drifting entirely, allowing you to make sharper turns. But because you can't drift, you can't get mini turbos, so automatic is actively worse than manual. I get why automatic was added. It's a great training wheels feature for kids, and I'm not trying to shame anyone who uses it, because I myself used it a lot when I was 7.
Want to try automatic drifting?
That was a mistake.
He's right. I've won several tournaments with automatic drifting.
Drifting was also changed. In an attempt to make Mario Kart Wii more casual friendly, you now have to wait for your mini turbo to charge up. Nintendo tried to make Mario Kart Wii less competitive than Mario Kart DS, but they ultimately failed at that because it ended up being more competitive than Mario Kart DS. The extremely skill-based movement overpowers the random element so much that the game still has a massive competitive community today. Another first for the series is bikes. Bikes handle differently than karts, and by differently I mean objectively better. You can perform wheelies that give a speed boost with bikes. Only karts can use the second tier of mini turbos, but it really doesn't matter. Wheelies are just too useful. There are also 2 types of bikes, outside drift and inside drift. All karts fall under outside drift. The names are self-explanatory, really. Outside drift vehicles move outwards when you drift, and inside drift vehicles move inwards when you drift. Inside drift bikes are better because they allow you to drift around turns faster. Funky Kong has the highest top speed stat in the game, making him not only the best character in the game, but the only character you would ever see online. If you want to win, you play as Funky Kong with the Flame Runner, an inside drift bike. Funky Kong is the face of Mario Kart Wii, whether you like it or not. Another broken character and kart combination is Toadette and the Magic Cruiser. This combination allows you to drive off-road without losing any speed. Well, that's broken. For as much as Mario Kart Wii did right, the new items aren't that great. The POW block spins out everyone in front of you and takes their items, but if you shake the controller, you won't spin out. So all the POW block really does is take away items, making it extremely situational. The Mega Mushroom is pretty much just another star, and the Thundercloud is
Hot garbage!
Do you know him?
No.
The Thundercloud is basically hot potato. While you have it, your top speed increases quite a bit, but make sure to bump into someone else to pass it before it shrinks you. This can get pretty intense with people passing it back and forth, but it's more annoying than anything. Now for the tracks. These are easily the best in the series. Luigi Circuit is the best Luigi Circuit, I'll give it that. Moo Moo Meadows is a sequel of sorts to Moo Moo Farm from Mario Kart 64, this time with cow pedestrians. Mushroom Gorge is so fun. It's also pretty difficult for the Mushroom Cup. It's a shame no other track uses these bouncy mushrooms. Ever wondered where item boxes come from? Well, we finally get the answer with Toad's Factory. This is such a great track. It's still the only factory-themed track in the series to this day. Also, the music is amazing. Mario Circuit is cool. The award ceremony takes place here. There's also a chain chomp just like Double Dash. Coconut Mall is one of the best tracks. There's so much depth to this one. The shortcut through one of those doors is one of my favorites. Watch out for the Miis though. They're terrible at parking. You can't have a Donkey Kong track without a cannon at the start, and DK Summit delivers. There's also a cool half-pipe section. Wario's Gold Mine is the closest we've got to a roller coaster track. You know what? No, this is a roller coaster track. The minecarts bring so much needed chaos to an already chaotic track. Daisy Circuit is a better Mario circuit. Koopa Cape. This is it. My favorite track in the series. You drive along a cliff, through a river, down a waterfall, and through an underwater tunnel made of glass. I don't think the variety, absurdity, and quality of this track can ever be topped. Right after Koopa Cape is Maple Treeway, a very close second to Koopa Cape. You get launched into a huge tree. How can you not like this track? Grumble Volcano is surprisingly the only lava-themed track that isn't just Bowser Castle. I like how some of the track sinks into the lava by the third lap, making it harder. Dry Dry Ruins is the most mediocre track in the game, and even that doesn't stop it from being the best desert track in the series. Moonview Highway is absolute madness. But hey, that's why we play Mario Kart, right? This is the best iteration of Bowser's Castle. There's so much going on in this track. The giant Bowser statue that hurls fireballs is easily the highlight for me.
Alright, which track should we try first?
Rainbow Road!
This iteration of Rainbow Road is known for being difficult. And it certainly is difficult, but think about it this way. The better you get at it, the more satisfying it is to finish the race literal minutes before everyone else. The retro tracks included are GameCube Peach Beach, DS Yoshi Falls, SNES Ghost Valley 2, N64 Mario Raceway, N64 Sherbet Land, GBA Shy Guy Beach, DS Delfino Square, GameCube Waluigi Stadium, DS Desert Hills, GBA Bowser's Castle 3, N64 DK's Jungle Parkway, GameCube Mario Circuit, SNES Mario Circuit 3, DS Peach Gardens, GameCube DK Mountain, and N64 Bowser's Castle. Balloon Battle has changed so that it's no longer last man standing. Instead, you just respawn if you lose all your balloons, which also means there's a time limit now. Whichever team has the most points at the end wins. No one seems to like this change for some reason. Come on guys, it's basically the same thing, quit complaining. Coin Runners is just Shine Runners without the elimination mechanic. The battle stages are pretty good. There's Block Plaza, Delfino Pier, Funky Stadium, Chain Chomp Wheel, and Thwomp Desert. The retro battle stages are SNES Battle Course 4, GBA Battle Course 3, N64 Skyscraper, GameCube Cookie Land, and DS Twilight House. Despite not being the most recent game of the series anymore, Mario Kart Wii is still worth going back to today. It has the most fun multiplayer, the best track selection, it's the most competitive game in the series, and yup, it even has a great credits theme as usual.
It's still been 31 races and we all have the same amount of points.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game.
We lost to the CPUs!